here to watch the official trailer for season 3 of Alice in Borderland. Before this, I reacted to a teaser, I think. It was fairly short. It definitely piqued my interest, but I would like to see more without it being way too spoilery. And hopefully this is gonna hit the middle ground, that sweet spot for me, and it's gonna show me just enough to get me more excited without spoiling anything significant. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and watch this.
アリス君、会いたかったよ。あの美しい世界に君も戻ってこないか。
He looks so different.
大切な彼女も参加することになったよ。ゲーム開始だ。
その世界に行って。
So did something happen to Usagi and she got trapped in a coma or something? And that's how she ended up there. He's trying to save her. Oh my god, this kind of reminds me of Inception, but instead of going in dreams, they're going to like purgatory, a place between life and death.
その線を踏み越えた限りはもう戻れない。
So many new faces.
ようこそ今はの国へ。
Oh my god. Is it a volcano erupting? That's insane.
ここにはまだ無限の可能性が秘められているからね。 叫んなよ。
This looks good. I'm getting chills.
ゲームになってきた。一緒に死の世界を見よう。
どんな傷も生きてく理由になる。
この運命は俺が受け取る。
Oh my god, there's no way he's gonna die, right? What if he sacrifices himself for Usagi to live somehow? But how would she have more will to live and get out of there with him dead? You would think that it would have the opposite effect. I don't know, maybe the rules have changed for this level, so to speak, of the game. This looks really good visually and just like thematically, and it seems like the stakes are really high, and the whole thing is emotionally driven, and I like that. But what I've noticed that Chishie is not part of it, and I really liked his character. But what I liked about him and him being part of it the most is that he represented that like intelligence core, that he was always the center of mind games, even though Arisu was shown to be fairly smart and his deductive skills were also pretty good. He briefly showed in the beginning, and then also it kind of researched when he was proving himself to people at the beach when he figured out the light bulb thing. I guess he also figured out who the witch was. So yeah, it's not like he's been that much behind Chishia in that regard, but it's always Chishia that was like part of the most interesting mind games to me, at least. Arisu was close behind, but it never really felt the same way. I don't know, it had a different vibe about it. Just his mind didn't feel as calculating, and the games that he showed his intelligence in did not seem that intelligence driven either. And as much as I like flashy games, big epic ones and physical ones and stuff like that, I think that psychological ones and intelligence ones are the best. And of course with Arisu and Usagi and the relationship between them, I expect there to be psychologically driven games that would mess with their emotions, but I would also really like just the intelligent ones, kind of puzzles, and just to see how a brilliant mind works. And I'm afraid that without Chishia, it's just not gonna happen. They're not gonna have games like that, and I haven't really seen anything like that in the trailer, but I'm not confident about it. They might be saving that stuff. They have not revealed that much, and it was mostly just the big epic things, the visuals, and I think that they're perfect for the trailer, but it doesn't mean that that's all it's gonna be in the show in the third season. So I'm hoping that there's gonna be a great balance, and if Chisha is not part of it, then maybe there's gonna be a similar character that they brought in. I don't know, or at least maybe the games that Arisu is gonna be participating, at least some of them gonna be intelligence driven. But anyway, this was an interesting trailer. It definitely made me even more excited for season 3, and I don't feel like I got spoiled on that much. Like, I don't really have even a rough idea of what's gonna happen and how it's gonna conclude, so that's good. Except for that weird scene where Arisu looked like he died, but I think that because they showed it, it's probably a misdirection. Anyway, I enjoyed this, and I hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, like and subscribe, and maybe leave a comment. Tell me what you thought about this trailer and if you're excited for season 3. But for now, bye!